atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, Jimmy Rollins will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load, but I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the league championship series.
On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. And he's got it for out number 1.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Carl Crawford will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
Here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Here's the 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Harper is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is a situation where you've got back-to-back flyouts from 2 guys who really need to start hitting the ball on the ground. That speed isn't doing you any good when you're hitting lazy fly balls.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. There to play it is Worth, and he makes the play to retire the side. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. Denard Span will be the batter. The 1-2. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second, Span. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is, run till they tag you.
Stepping in now, Yunel Escobar. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. Well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a Game 1.
1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Adrian Gonzalez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
the 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Juan Uribe will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Dodgers lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Anthony Rendon will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now another 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Bryce Harper will get his first cuts here. Here comes the 1-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And this is taken out there by Rollins for the first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Out in front here is Zimmerman as this will find the seats in left, a foul ball. So 1 and 2 with 1 away. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2 and 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Ian Desmond will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Wilson Ramos will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here he comes on 2 and 1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Here's the 2 and 2 offering. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Will move to the third with no score. Yasmani Grandal It's ready to go here as we begin the third. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out.
This is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box, Brandon McCarthy. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-1 home. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
The 1-2. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Here he comes on 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Worth retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Max Scherzer makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Ready now on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No. I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Yunel Escobar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Here comes the 2-1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Carl Crawford will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Full count offering on its way. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Scherzer will check it first, and he'll get back in standing. In now, Yasiel Puig. And there goes Crawford. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here comes a 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just one out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Ready with the 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Payoff pitch coming. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Harper is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. The 1-1 home. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
2 out here and a runner at second. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Anthony Rendon will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. 1-1 on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Bryce Harper will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. The 3-1 coming. Lined hard toward short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
You talk about a throw eating a guy up at first. Look at how he lets this ball play him. Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep. And at that point, it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Harper running from first. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Kendrick. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Juan Uribe will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
3-2, here it comes. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Jock Peterson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard, but caught it short by Desmond. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. 1-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass might be a little dewy, and that ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
Into the box now, Brandon McCarthy, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-2, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. Halfway home, still no score. Ian Desmond will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. The 3-2 one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. On the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Wilson Ramos will try it again. He flew out his first time. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the seats, and it's gone. Solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
And let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. Fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Stepping in now, Denard Span. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Jimmy Rollins will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Carl Crawford will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. 2-2 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination, sir.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-1. Very high, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-2 home. Hit softly to the right side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting number 23, first baseman
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1. 3-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. 3-2, here it is. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Yunel Escobar will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the two teams.
Jason Worth will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Nobody out, runner on first. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Rollins. And the relay won't nearly be in time, as he's there easily.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out and be successful.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes the 1-2. In the air to center. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Nationals Park, 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Howie Kendrick will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, Not a lot of base runners and very even game through 6 innings.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Two. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Juan Uribe will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the 1-1. That's slowly hit to the right side. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock
Jock
Peterson.
Peterson will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here comes a 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the full count offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Once again, a 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken there by Escobar. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ian Desmond will stride in, grounded out his last time through. So 1-2 with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Wilson Ramos will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Yasmani Grandal will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. But he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Justin Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Now another 1-2. Rendon down at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Jimmy Rollins will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And the call's been made for a pinch hitter now as Nate McLouth has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Juan Nicasio is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. The 2-1 home. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. Payoff pitch home. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and here's a ball hit in the air, and there's out number 2.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Now a bullet back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first homer so far in the series. As the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Oh, and this home crowd is digging this. That's going to push the lead up to 3 now here in the bottom of the 8th. And with each extra run that scores, it just makes it more and more improbable that they'll have a chance to blow this thing in the 9th.
In now, Anthony Rendon. 2-1.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
The 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's go, Nat.
Pitch on the way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Up with it is Rollins. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive, but there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw, so that'll be scored an infield single.
Bryce Harper will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
2 out with a man at first. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's 3-0 Washington. Drew Storen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Carl Crawford will be the one leading things off as they go to work against Drew Storen. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he pulls it to deep right field. Worth is there, 1 away.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
The 3-1 pitch. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. full count pitch on its way. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
And a rarity for them right there. Just their third hit of the ball game, and we're in the 9th inning. They've had the bats completely taken out of their hands so far.
Now the 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Here he comes on 2-2. Chopper foul. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. Runner going a second time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Puig off for second. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. They'll try it again from first. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there. Max Scherzer. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 3-0. Good night from D.C.